guys, it's Liv. Welcome back to my channel. Today I have a super exciting video for you, and this is something that I have never done on my channel. I have discovered how to make an egg mix that works for omelets, like breakfast sandwich patties, and even kind of like a scrambled egg type of thing, which I'll show you later in the video. So yeah, this video is going to be showing you how to make a vegan egg mix that you can use for all different types of egg dishes, and I'm going to show you 3 ways to use it in this video. Also, I wanted to mention that this egg mixture does not contain tofu or chickpeas, which is pretty much what all of the other recipes I've ever come across for vegan egg things contain. This one is so good, and I'm really excited for you guys to see this video. So let's get into it.
So you're going to start by soaking your split mung beans in some water overnight, and then the next morning you can drain them in a mesh strainer and just rinse them for about 20 seconds. And then into a blender you're going to add some non-dairy milk, nutritional yeast, oil, salt, garlic powder and onion powder, baking powder, and some black salt if you want it to have an eggy flavor. And then you will also add your drained and rinsed split mung beans. And then you just want to blend that in your blender until everything is nice and smooth. And then you can store that in a jar or an airtight container in the fridge for about 5 days. So for the first recipe, you're going to add some oil into a frying pan on medium heat, and then add some chopped mushrooms and pan fry those until they are softened and browned. And then you can also add some spices. I like salt, pepper, and savory spices like thyme and sage. And then I also added some spinach and cooked it until it was wilted. So then you can add in the egg mixture over top of everything and just kind of smooth it all out until it is coating the bottom of the pan. And then you want to put a lid on top to help it cook. And then once the top doesn't look liquid anymore and the edges are cooked, you can flip it over, and then I like to add some vegan cheese and just put the lid back on for a couple more minutes to let the bottom cook. Then all you have to do is flip it in half, and that's it. I love serving it with some buttered toast and some orange slices. I also like serving it with just a little bit of chili flakes on top for a little bit of added heat. It's seriously such a delicious breakfast, and it really reminds me of omelets that I used to have when I was not vegan. This next recipe was also a favorite of mine, so you're going to add some oil to a frying pan on medium heat, as well as some onions, bell peppers, and chopped vegan ham. And then I just add some salt and cracked black pepper. And again, once it's all sauteed, you can add in the egg mix and just make sure it's kind of coating the bottom of the pan. Then I just add a little bit more pepper and put the lid on again to help the bottom cook. And then once the top is not liquid anymore and the edges are cooked, you can flip it over. Then I like to add some vegan cheese shreds and put the lid back on again just to help the cheese melt and to help the bottom cook. And then after that, you just want to fold it over, kind of same as an omelet. And you could totally serve this as an omelet, but I like to serve it on some pieces of toasted bread as a Western sandwich with some ketchup to dip. And I also like having this with hash browns. It's so good. So for the last one, you want to add some oil to a frying pan on medium heat, and then add in some vegan sausage as well as some chopped boiled potatoes. I just boiled them until they were fork tender. And then in a separate pan, you want to add just the egg mixture. You can spray the pan lightly with some oil if it isn't a nonstick pan. And then you just want to put a lid on, and again, wait until the bottom is cooked and the edges are cooked, and then you can flip it. This part is a little bit tricky. You want to kind of just try and break it up. It doesn't scramble super well. If you want to scramble, I would suggest a tofu scramble, but I do like to kind of just chop this up into pieces with 2 spatulas or just like a fork or something. And then I add some black pepper and just kind of stir fry that as if it was a scramble until it is a little bit more browned. And then once the potatoes and sausage are also browned and getting a little bit crispy, you can assemble the burrito. So my favorite way to make this is with a flour tortilla, and then I add some avocado and some hot sauce. And then I add the scramble mixture as well as the potato and sausage. And then I also add a little bit of shredded vegan cheese and roll it up The easiest way to roll it is to tuck in the two sides and then fold the top over all of the filling and kind of try and like scrape it in with your hands, and then use your pinkies that are sticking out there to tuck in the edges, and that way nothing will fall out the bottom and everything will just stay rolled up. And then I also like to serve this with some hash browns and a little bit of sour cream and salsa for dipping.
So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I would love to know which of the egg recipes you're gonna make first. So I'm gonna put a poll in the top corner of this screen. Just click the little eye and you can vote on which one you think looks the best. I personally liked the omelet best because I missed omelets since going vegan. So yeah, I would love to know which one you guys wanna make first. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.